Hey everybody, it is Jason from the Texas Gun Vault 2, and I'm out here in the garage kind of inspecting and looking over this really awesome AR-15, the NS-15 from North Star Arms. And if you've been following my main channel for a long time, you guys know I actually reviewed one of these. I had some issues with it. And I gotta say, the company, North Star Arms, reached out to me after that video. And they said that gun that I reviewed should not have left their factory. They had some issues and they wanted to make it right for me. And I got to talk to some people pretty high up in the company, the general manager, and maybe if they're watching, I'm going to forget their exact title. I believe he was like the kind of the head of marketing or the marketing side of the company, and gave me so much information that they don't really explain, or at that time didn't really explain with the gun. And it really kind of changed my opinions on some of the choices that they made. And so they really wanted to make sure that I knew what the gun was about and their philosophy when it comes to building firearms. So I said, well, I had these issues. There was a couple of blemishes and things and so forth. And I really appreciated them reaching out to me. I thought that was amazing because I'm not, that big of a YouTube channel. So they said, listen, we want to send you another gun that is built correctly for you to review again and see what your thoughts are. So I said, okay, I guess it's going to be a test and evaluation rifle. I said, sure. So I sent them the information of my FFL that I use. The FFL that originally bought the NS-15 and then I borrowed from for that review, and transferred it in. And it turns out this is not a T&E gun. This is actually a gun that was built specifically for me and the channel. So take a look at that. They actually laser engraved the Texas Gun Vault logo into the lower receiver. And I was on the phone today in kind of a little conference call with some of the higher ups of North Star Arms. They've changed a few things, definitely. They talked about their features, and I got to ask them questions about why they chose certain things and features on this rifle. Why doesn't it come with sights? They told me why they chose the Hogue accessories, which I'll talk about, which when I found out why they chose Hogue, it made complete sense. It's like, okay, that gun just went up way higher on the cool factor, the cool scale, because you don't explain why. I was like, okay, well, they just bought some Hogue grips and, Hogue stock, and maybe I'm not the biggest fan of them, just kind of slapped them on. But then when you find out why they did it, it's like, oh my gosh, that's really, really cool. Now I like it. And the choice of barrels and the mid-length gas system, the design of their logo, their company philosophy, they put a lot of thought into this. I even told them, I said, you got to put something in the box to explain all this stuff that you're telling me, because to the average gun person, they're not going to understand why you build the gun the way you do. It's just another AR-15, when actually they are very passionate about guns. I mean, they had me on the phone for an hour to an hour and 15 minutes or something, and they just want to talk guns. It's awesome. It's obviously not something that they're going, well, we got to make as much money as we possibly can as fast as we can. They're like, we love guns. We want to make the best gun. And we want to make sure that people that show off our guns have all the information and have a positive experience with our firearms. I have never encountered a company that has this level of customer service. And I wasn't even a customer. I was just borrowing a gun from somebody and reviewing and just giving a range report. Now, I didn't trash the gun in the range report. I said, hey, it does this. I might think that for what you get, it's overpriced because there's some blemishes and this and that. And dang, did they make it right. So anyway, the Texas Gun Vault now has an NS-15 in for me, and that is pretty darn awesome. So obviously this is going to be a little bit of a project in that I'm going to put on some type of optic, and I'm going to use this in future range reports after I do the review of it kind of as it is, to be kind of my platform for the channel for any type of accessory that I get in. So if I get some type of optic in for review, I'll use it on this. If I get some type of weapons mounted light, I'll use it on this. I'm kind of excited to kind of build it out and turn it into I guess, the gun for the Texas Gun Vault, be kind of my baseline rifle for all of my future reviews. That is awesome. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys this, and this is a little bit of behind the scenes. So I'm not sure when I'm going to get the review of this gun out, but hopefully in the next couple of weeks. I still got to go buy a few things. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with sights and optic. I think I'm going to go with a primary arms scope. I tried one of those out at the Frisco Gun Club on somebody else's rifle and really, really liked it. And I think when it comes to backup irons, I've been wanting to try out those new Ultradyne ones. So I may buy a set of those. And I'm probably going to buy a bipod for it. Probably a Magpul, because I've had good experiences with those. But a gun like this with such a nice rail that's really long and the mid-length gas system, I think it deserves a bipod. And I'll probably go with a Magpul vertical foregrip, unless Hogue makes one. I don't know if they do. If they do, I'll buy one because that would match the furniture. So anyway, that's kind of what I'm going to do as kind of a starter kit for this. I'll get a review and talk about their amazing customer service and the philosophy that went into this gun. So I haven't shot it yet, so I'm assuming this gun is going to run great. If it doesn't, I will tell you and go, oh no, I had problems. But right now, I don't think I will. The last NS-15 I had ran just fine. I just had some blemishes and some other issues with it that were more cosmetic than anything. And some knowledge issues that I didn't know why they chose what they did, but now I do. So I hope to give this rifle a very good and positive review and a good workout. And if that's the case, I think I have a great rifle for all future reviews for accessories and products. So there you go, a little behind the scenes. Don't know when this is going to come out, but I wanted to share with you guys the amazing customer service of North Star Arms. And they're a subsidiary of Profense, who makes the minigun for the U.S. military. That's pretty awesome too. So there you go, a little behind the scenes, and now the Texas Gun Vault has a rifle with the logo surface marked on the side of the receiver. How cool is that? All right, so there you go, a little behind the scenes Texas gun vaulting. So let me know if you have any questions and what you think. And as always, thanks for watching.